So this is the property. We've got 10 acres somewhere in northern Idaho, 360 degrees of gorgeousness. We had to put in a road, we dug a well. Here's our infrastructure right there, the pump, the propane here. As you twirl around, here is our view to the northwest. Absolutely stunning. Little sneak peek of the OneXL wide. There's our electric, and we twirled back around to the outstanding view to the southeast. I just want to take a second and share a couple of other pictures of the property. It's just spectacular no matter what time of day, no matter what season. Now we've got 10 acres up here, but we do have some neighbors that like to just pop by on occasion. These are some that have shown up unannounced in the last week or so. These two showed up on Kiss Cam, also known as our game cam. So we thought it would be helpful to share a little bit about the ordering process. Now this was during COVID, and the factory, even though it is only 2.5 hours east of us, was closed. So we did this totally sight unseen online, picked out all of our customization, finally ordered the unit on March 5th, 2021. And we had a lot of work to do to get ready for this thing to be delivered. We'd already put in the road and our well, but we needed a pump for the water. We needed electric, propane, septic, and of course a pad for this thing to sit on. It was a lot of work to get done, but miraculously in a couple of months it happened, and it was ready when this thing was delivered on June 7th. Before we go inside, a couple of things I want to point out. We needed to have a pad ready for the unit when it was delivered, and we could have just done a gravel pad, but we decided to do a 32-foot by 32-foot concrete slab for a couple of reasons. One, it's a lot easier to level the unit when it's on concrete, and two, we're outside all the time, and we wanted to have a space that felt good, having friends up and family up to entertain, have dinners outside, etc. So we went ahead and did the concrete pad. We're very, very glad we did. We also had our builder put a shed up because, hello, tiny home, we needed a space to store some extra things, mostly because we wanted to have a place to put the deck furniture or the patio furniture and the grill in while we're gone for the winter. So the shed went up this summer, and also our builder put those steps in. You can see those leading up to the door of the OneXL. Rather than using the RV steps that are pretty standard, these are just a little bit sturdier and made it feel more like home. All right, let's go inside. Come on in. Welcome to our tiny home. When you first walk in, you are in the bright, airy, open kitchen area. Isn't this gorgeous? Just lots and lots of natural light. The high ceilings just make it feel huge, even though it's actually pretty tiny, but it's just a wonderful, happy space. So we went ahead and did the upgrade to the stainless steel kitchen package. They may have changed the name of some of these upgrades or packages by now. That meant we had a normal size or regular sized oven and stove cooktop there with the microwave on top, as well as a slightly larger refrigerator than they would normally provide. This one is still an apartment-sized fridge, probably. I'm not going to open it up and show you because my food management hasn't been all that great. Down below, we don't have an ice maker. We pick up ice and put it in there. There really isn't room for me to cook ahead and freeze meals. It's either ice or frozen meals, and we decided to do ice. But it's a great sized kitchen. We did give up a little bit of counter space and storage by doing the larger cooktop and microwave, but for the way we cook and eat and live, it works for us great. Here's a big, deep stainless steel sink. I've got the window open for some fresh air. I love these floating shelves. They're just a really pretty way to kind of open things up and store some of your dishware, etc. I also want to point out these under cabinet lights that I put in. Just some tape lights I got from Home Depot. Just really adds to the ambiance if you're sitting outside, or really helps with task lighting when you're washing dishes. We've made use of space by putting tiny appliances in. There's my little teeny tiny coffee maker. These are my little magnetic spice jars that just stick to the side of the refrigerator. Really handy, especially when I don't have a lot of cupboard space. Up above the fridge, there's a deep storage space. All my small appliances can fit up there, which is great. There might be a bottle of vodka back there, I think I saw. Also my popcorn bowl. Now, what do you think is behind these wooden blinds? This is great. This is a stacked washer dryer, another upgrade that I highly recommend. I just hid them with some wood blinds that I ordered through Home Depot. Those were great. It just kind of cleans up the space a little bit. So glad to have done that. Next up is the room we affectionately call the pantry. Why, you ask? Well, obviously, it's the bathroom, hence can. Take a look at this. There's a fairly good-sized vanity in here, plenty of room to brush your teeth and get ready, do what you need to do. A closet that my husband makes use of. Now, the original plans called for a bathtub shower combination, but we decided to just do the shower so that we could have this great storage over here for linens, paper goods. It goes so deep, though, that there's plenty of room back there for some lesser used pantry items. Hence the name, pantry. Get it? No complaints about this room at all. It's worked just fine. All right, so leaving there, we've got another closet that my husband uses for his day-to-day clothes, plenty of hooks for hats and coats. There's that view that just never gets old. I think I stop and stare every single time I walk by the door and this ginormous kitchen window. All right, now we're headed into the room that kind of doubles as my husband's office by day and our living room by night and on the weekends. So during the day, this is his office. He can stand up in here, by the way. He's 6'3", and he's got an inch or two to spare, which is great. He likes a stand-up desk. We have one at home, but those can be uber expensive. So I just found a workbench, a Husky workbench at Home Depot that you can crank up and down as you need to. A little manual labor there, you burn a calorie or two. By day, that screen is his big screen for Zoom calls and working on, spreadsheets or whatever. On Sunday mornings, we have coffee in here and stream our church service, or at night, maybe have a little nightcap and stream some Netflix. Behind here is our furnace, our doorbell. We stuck our modem in there. Great little place to hide that sort of thing. Keys hang right there. So this is our downstairs, the main level. I'm going to take you upstairs first. Here's what you're going to take a look at. We've got two lofts, this one, and then across the bridge, the bedroom. So let's go check out the bedroom. I can stand up straight almost all the way to the top. When I get to this top stair, I have to start scrunching just a little bit, but it's fine. It works out just fine. So here is the bedroom. This is awesome. It's a king-size bed. Another upgrade that I strongly recommend you do is have them build in the bedroom package. That included the bed, the mattress, those two little cute nightstands you see on either side, and another closet up here. There is no way my husband and I could have gotten a mattress up here on our own without breaking something, getting divorced, whatever. So highly recommend that upgrade. It's a super comfy mattress too. And don't you love these windows? When we lay here at night with all of the lights out and the blinds up, it is like we're sleeping under a gazillion stars. It's great. I put these blinds in. You can have Escape do that, but I wanted blinds that kind of blended in with the colors. I just wanted to pick out my own blinds and install them myself. And in doing so, I saved about $2,000, which was awesome. You need the blinds if you're gonna have this many windows. Between the summer light and heat, this thing is just like a magnifying glass with all of the windows that we have. So blinds are a must. And then in the winter and the colder months, it certainly helps insulate. I hung those little lights myself. Those are great for reading, but Escape is really generous with their lights. They put these cool LED recessed lights in everywhere. Also, plenty of outlets. There's no shortage of outlets. There are two cable hookups here. We don't use them because we're streaming, but they're here if you need them. Just a great space. I often have my morning coffee in here, just enjoy the views in every direction. Would have loved to have zhuzhed this a little bit for you, but there's no room to store decorative pillows. Hello, it's a tiny home. So now we're gonna go to my little loft. I don't know if you can see this, but it's another 6 inches up. I need to take a step up to go across the bridge and get over there. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put the link to the artist who makes these incredible flags. He's a dear friend of ours, and is that not one of the most gorgeous pieces of art you've ever seen? Here's our split system. This heats and cools the place, does a really great job of that. The heating and cooling not only comes from this split system, which is run by a great little super easy remote control, but we've also got another furnace that runs these great little floor level heaters, and we've got a couple of space heaters as well. Welcome to my little studio slash office slash closet slash project room. It's great. My husband had a great idea. Why don't you put a game chair in here, because a regular chair is just not going to work. And then my builder built my desk over two little cubbies that I got at Target with those fabric bins or fabric containers that you put in there to store stuff. So I've got plenty of storage. I can get my legs under the desk. It's just a great place to work. There's my closet, all you need for a summer. And my drawers there, my hanging room there. Such a happy place to work. Let me tell you, I have my coffee here, I fire up the computer, I check out the turkeys and the elk and the deer, and just count my blessings as I look out these windows. So, oh, there's our internet. We have screaming internet here. We have a straight shot to the mountain where the signal comes from. So that was another blessing. So that's it. You've got a taste of the property, the infrastructure, and you've had the tour of the OneXL. We absolutely love it. It is solidly built. We've been thrilled with the setup and the service that we've gotten with questions. This was new to us, and so we've had a lot of questions, and it's gone great. So we're 4 months in, getting ready to close down for the season, and very sad about that, but cannot wait to get back up here in the spring. We'll be living here while they build our home on the property, and once that's done, this will either stay as kind of a studio slash office, or more likely, it'll be our guest room, and we've already got reservations. Oh my goodness. I hope that's not our tiny house. Crap. Yep. She comes. So just a word about the setup. We got the unit up to the property, perfectly leveled onto the pad. Cannot say enough about John from Escape, who delivered the unit, took great care of it for the 1,500-mile journey, probably spent about 2 hours with us setting it up and helping us understand what we needed to know. And by the time he left, not only did we feel prepared for our first night and first summer in the unit, but we'd made a new friend too. So thanks to John from Escape for just outstanding service after the sale. Thanks for going along with us on the video tour of our Escape Traveler 1XL wide tall. We absolutely love it. It's rock solid. The service after the sale has been just incredible. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. And of course, we'll answer any questions you have. Just go ahead and put them in the comments.